within the troublesome world of birth and death.
It's very rare for an enlightened Buddhist monk to do so, and he was crying almost, he's prostrating. This kind of gesture was witnessed by many visitors at the time.
Where Xuanzang saw unworthiness, the witnesses saw breakthrough. The most virtuous among them bent with humility.
This is somebody whose whole travel description is completely dry and factual, and he has, for him, a very emotional experience of bursting into tears and saying that he can never be as good as the Buddha.
In a remarkable adventure, this was Xuanzang's moment of truth. He was perfectly humble, for a Buddhist a perfect state. At last he arose, more determined than ever to pursue his destiny on the wheel of life, come what may. On his return trip through western China, Xuanzang anxiously awaited word from Emperor Xuanzang. How would he receive the monk who'd flagrantly disobeyed him half a lifetime ago? At Dunhuang's Caves of 1,000 Buddhas, Xuanzang paused, probably to let monks copy the scriptures he'd brought back from India. While he waited, the holy man studied 3 centuries of painting and sculpture in the cave's many rooms. Little did he know, a record of his own epic journey would someday join these sacred images. Eventually, word would come to the pilgrim waiting on the lip of the Taklamakan. Xuanzang was forgiven.
The Emperor Taizong said he wanted to talk to him. And then, of course, he said to Xuanzang, "Why did you go on this big trip?"
Emperor Taizong, at the very beginning, probably had a kind of utilitarian purpose in his mind, because he realized that someone who spent so much time and energy traveling through Central Asia to India had a great knowledge about these regions, and the region that he always had a great political interests in. And afterwards, they gradually developed this kind of very close personal friendship.
The emperor invited the prodigal monk to be his foreign minister. But Xuanzang would settle instead for a book in which Xuanzang described each step of his remarkable journey.
There are plenty of bookworms in the world, and there are lots of great trekkers, and there are some good diplomats, and there are some devout Buddhists, but he was all of them. And I think he was a real man for all seasons.
The monk's last bit of uncommon good fortune was the emperor's friendship. It permitted Xuanzang to spend the rest of his life as he wished, translating the treasures he'd wagered his life to find.